And now we are live on YouTube, folks. Hi, everybody. It's GHP Spotlight. And yes, it's a shortened Soap Sunday. I'll explain everything in a second. But welcome to the show. And that's not Frank. You're right. It's
No,
not Frank. Frank has COVID. Him and the whole family got it. He was a no-vid this whole time, 4 years, and it finally got him. So he's down and out. But I have a person who's going to do a good job of this because he already does a show like this online, Take Two Radio. It's David. Hi, David.
hi, James. How are you this evening?
It's been a long day. I've had, as
I
a
can
lot of
imagine.
folks, everybody's canceling out. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life, apparently. That's not my life, actually. But I'm glad you're here. You've been wanting to come on for a while. So, and
Yes.
unfortunately, Frank isn't here with us, unfortunately, but he sends his best, obviously. But he couldn't make it. But we are here. So David and I are going to talk about General Hospital. We're all good to hear what he thinks about it. But folks, first, before I do that, I got to do my church announcements like I always do. And this is GHP Spotlight. So there was no Y&R Bowl, but I did put out quick videos explaining why there was no Y&R Bowl. So you can check those out. Tammy Govea and Amanda Russ and Candace Beck all had things going on they couldn't make it today. So I didn't do the show by myself because this is boring. I'm going to do it by myself. But since I had David, I knew I could do the show today for this show. So we'll be back next week, hopefully, with everybody fine and doing great. And when I come back, I just, life happens, right, kids? It
It
happens. So
does.
it does. So that's kind of how it works. So, but we'll be back next week. But I also put out a daytime Emmy specials about the Children and Family Emmys. I gave you some updates on that. So check that out. And then also coming up after this, my chocolate twin Tony Moore. We're talking with Lindsay Godfrey, Paul Telfer, and birthday boy Eric Martzoff today. But there's huge storyline just happened on Days of Our Lives. So make sure you watch Dish and Days at 3 o'clock and tell them James sent you. Exactly. Check that out. Also, I will be putting out tomorrow a new episode of the Neighbors After Show. As many of you know, I've been doing Neighbors, and thank you all. I know David's been watching it too. Thank everybody for your comments and support. And I just want to say I had one of the stars of the show, who I have a big crush on, respond to me on Twitter. He watched the episode I did on him, Matthew Backer. He was great. He played Logan. And it was such a nice surprise. He was so sweet about everything. So you never know, folks. You never know, David. You never know. That was very nice. I'll give people a chance to come in. So the next couple of weeks will be off and on for me because I'm going out of town working and doing other stuff. But just we'll just keep following us, let you know exactly what's going on as we get there. Hi, folks in the chat. Come on in. The Wi-Fi. We were talking about the week that was of 7/26/24 that ended on Friday. We have some stuff to talk about, David, of course. So you're all caught up, right? You watched everything.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna start. So I guess I would say overall, David, did you like this week? Was it just okay? Like, how do you kind of rate this week in general for you?
I'd say 60-40.
Okay. Okay. I can go about there too. Yes. Um, I did a whole I did a daytime today on this, folks
Yes.
out there. Can we like our soaps any more openly? People get upset when you like your soap opera. Yes, they all need work, but there's some things like David just pointed out. There's some things I like about actually some of the stuff that he did this week, and some things I didn't.
Some
Uh,
things I don't understand.
yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, that too, and some things we don't understand. But as I say before I start this chat, I always say this: they are in transition still.
Right.
So I'm not making any predictions. I'm trying to hold on and see where they're leading us to. It feels like to me, David, they're actually going really fast now. They're giving a story. I mean, what are you just like, here we go. It feels like the pace is picking up, isn't it?
It has. It has been for a while.
Yeah, I agree. So I think it's starting to do that. Okay, so we'll start with this. So the storyline the big storyline of the week, Carly. Here,
Um,
Carly Spencer, it's in jail.
why
All
not?
right,
It's probably about time.
about yo, but so he said about time. So I mean, this is a very convoluted storyline, David, as you know.
Yeah,
So folks at home follow along, right? So Carly had to take over for Sonny, who we thought was dead, right?
right.
Um, and Nixon Falls, and so she had to be a figurehead to save the family. Turns out someone there had a wire on them, and that's what helped them keep Jason away from everybody working for to find Pikeman. Yet he did get Pikeman because Pikeman is basically Valentine was working the whole thing. John Brennan never existed apparently. He's gone. Um, and Carly is pissed because they want to send Jason away, and she confronts John Jagger, whatever his name is, and gets herself put in jail. What are your thoughts on that storyline?
Like you said, it's convoluted. It had to come to a point at some time, and it had to cross at Carly.
Okay. So for you, it's like okay, it's about time because they were all talking around her. It's like everybody has
Yep.
something going on. Now we have to get Carly in it.
She has to be part of it.
Okay. Okay. Do you like that or not?
I like this coming together because now, it's hitting the fan, which, I like that action starting to happen. The only thing that disappoints me in it is Jason's relationship with his sons.
Okay.
Takes second stage to Carly. But it's about time that everyone knows. So let's see. It's going to be interesting seeing everybody's reaction to this. We know Sam's reaction.
Right.
We need to see Elizabeth's reaction.
You're giving me a good feed. Yes, I agree. Um, did you like the scenes with Danny and Jason at the bus station?
Very much. They're very touching. Um, and yeah, they tore at my heart a little bit.
Oh, good. Okay. Yes. So as we found the last couple of weeks, Jake is going to go off to Spain to do some art school. I know he was in art. I had no idea he was in art, but sure, why not? It's like I say, it's new writers. Sure, I'll take it. So him and Jason kind of made up of sorts. They're on their way. So that's why he's doing his thing. Because you're right, they didn't focus on the Suns. But Danny, they really are focusing on. They're really focusing on Danny, and that he showed when I heard that he heard the bus thing in the back. I'm like, Danny's gonna show up, of course. So he showed up, and they get to have their talk. But meanwhile, Joss and Gio show up to stop him from going, of course, just in time. Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Daisy Flowers says Sam's overreaction. He says it's amusing. I like it. Yes, convoluted. Yes, it's convoluted. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Rodelli. Hi, Annie. Hi, everybody. John. Yeah, it's a little. I'm trying to follow along with it. It's like okay, it's like trying to follow along. He's been in art since Franco. I guess again, I was a Franco fan, so I guess I forgot about all that. These kids have not been on consistently in years, so I don't have any. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm learning. This is something new for me. This is new for me. I'm hoping they show some of the sons more too because now they're becoming adults, and so I can get invested in them. I'm not invested in any of them, but I'm liking us getting more scenes together.
Yes, I do too.
Get scenes. Okay. So, did you enjoy Carly and Jason's talk first before that when he was trying to stop her from wanting to join in?
Yes, I did enjoy that part. Um, it's about time that they hear each other out and all that. And the part where she says, I'm a big girl and I
Mm-hmm.
can take care of myself. Um,
Yes.
I thought that was amusing and confirming.
Yes.
And I want to see more. I want to see more of Carly into this.
And
So
he also got Sonny.
yeah,
Now he knows.
now he knows. At this point, I'm not even sure if he cares right now.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know yet. We don't. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, his
He,
brain is everywhere, so we have no idea.
yeah, his, I don't know where he's at. I mean, he's all over the place, so I can't, he's hard to pinpoint knowing what's going on with him.
Yes. Yes.
He looks lucid. I'm moving my hands, I'm sorry. He looks lucid when he's talking to some people, and then he's erratic when he's talking to others. So I can't pinpoint him.
Well, I think there's some stuff. I mean, we still in the future. We don't know when. We have Ryan Craig coming back for an episode. I was
Right.
obviously the ghost or spirit or whatever. We also have Rick Hurst coming back. We found this week, who plays his brother Rick Lansing. There's several things going on. So I'm Daisy Fire. I'm with you. It's starting to go some direction towards Sunny. A big thing for Sunny. Something for big time for Sunny, and I think Jason will be involved in that also.
That I am very much looking forward to.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. So yes, hi Lori, hi Ethel, hi Daisy Flower, hi CJC, hi Tracy. Everybody coming in, come on in, hit the like button while you're here. Of course, super chats are welcome. Anything is welcome while you're here. Okay, so Carly has now been arrested. She's 30% chance, whatever's going on, and Diane's pissed. She's like, "Why are we doing this?" But Jason, the story keeps going. This is an umbrella story, folks. Like, so you got to follow along. So now Jason is pissed at Anna. So how do you feel about? I mean, how do you feel about that? Anna is like, I mean, her and Jason were working together. He did her a favor, and you can tell she's like upset about this. She doesn't want this to happen. But her going after John, I'm like, wow. How do you think about that?
I find that very interesting because Anna to me is using her double agency on the force. She's she's trying to play both sides. And she's calling them out on hypocrisy when what she's been doing. So there's like there's a lot of name dropping going on about hypocrisy and all that. And I don't know if it's going to end well for Anna in this case. So there's a question mark up in the air.
So yeah, Anna has been very emotional, which I think is like, okay, this is really, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to do to Anna. This is you talk about being confused at times. I mean, Viola Hughes can play anything, obviously. She's a great actress. I mean, she can make you cry, make you happy. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing with her. Like, they're making her so soft in this. And I was like, she's supposed to be the strong commissioner. I was kind of like when Jagger was kind of going, they're both, Jagger's horrible. He's bad too. They're both bad. They're both using their personal feelings
Yeah.
for in this situation. So I'm like, okay, I mean, it's a soap opera, obviously, but I'm like, is that where we want to really go? We want to go that direction when they're using their personal feelings that are involved in all of this, and that it makes it. I mean, it makes it messier.
It does. It's very messy, and frankly, it's hard to, like I said, it's hard to see who to root for because I, I'm that's a it's confusing right there for me.
Yeah, it's I. Someone in the chat just said I can't actually. We won't always agree on everything, but he actually says I agree with them. Anna isn't written that well. She's always playing both sides in inappropriate relationships. It's not consistent with her character. But Finola does a great job, and that's the thing. It's kind of like Anna is. I mean, Finola Hughes is a great actress,
Right.
and she does what she can with the work. But I'm just kind of like this part. I mean, it's like make her stronger. I think they need to make her stronger and really define her role. She can still be soft in the end, like with certain people or whatever. But I feel like in they're really, and with Jagger too. His coming on was great, and we all were like, okay, let's do this. And now they're kind of making him a bad agent or whatever. It's like, she can't get a hold of his emotions when it comes to Sonny. Like really, like it's just and I I always make jokes. The PCPD is one of the worst police companies in the country. I mean, they're horrible. They're horrible. Um, so I mean, that's how it's been for years. I mean, it's like it's always been for years. That's kind of the joke.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but they just don't. I mean, I have some PCPD shirts and stuff from them and everything. And I wear them. I just laugh. I go, they're just like. I mean, they're not that good. It seems like for characters like Sonny and them to get away with all this stuff. But right now, it's kind of like, okay, so who are we rooting for now? Are we, like you said, confusing? Are we rooting for? Are we rooting for Jason and Anna or Valentine or? It's like who are we rooting for? Sonny? I don't know who are we rooting for.
I'm clueless right there because they're all in the they're all in the doghouse, I think.
Well, go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Yep. I yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait this one out and see who has who is showing more redeeming quality right now.
PCB you can't find a stolen bicycle. You can say that again. Um, it's so here's the deal. So I tell you, this is an umbrella story. So there's more going on, folks. Now Sonny got custody. He got custody of apparently Donna and Avery, which is kind of crazy. Number one, right now, but Ava, a nice little development. I'm liking of all people they had Kate's land on. It's with Ava. And I'm fine because it's Maura West. Maura West can do no wrong. Maura West is the bomb. Maura West is the queen. So they have some chemistry, and he has a hatred for Sonny. So she's like, sure, why not? What do you think about them and their little liaison, so to speak?
This has piqued my interest very much, and I can't wait to see the fallout from them. But the thing is is Ava gonna be the one to take the full blame of the medication being tampered with?
Yes, that's like everybody's wondering what's going to happen with Ava anyway. I know some people were saying in the chat a couple weeks ago they felt that she was being written into a corner, but I feel like now she's getting a new lease kind of with Kate's. I mean, Sonny finds out, he'll lose it. Oh, he'll lose it.
Or Jason and Diane, hopefully they find out.
Right.
That
Now,
might
also, go ahead. Please go ahead.
that might well, they said they have to discredit Kate's to get maybe have half a chance. Because he's good.
Well, my thing is, I love that they're bringing up that Ava and Sunny both are messed up. Like they're both. I mean, I love that. I love that being honest about that. They're like, oh well, homegirl and homegirl. So, did you enjoy? Or are you just tired of the Ava versus Nina? She went to Nina and Willow for help.
Of all people, I mean, you got to give it to Ava. She's got only she can use that unlimited gall. I actually laughed at that one. That I mean, she's got to be that desperate to go through there and ask Willow and Nina. She doesn't have much confidence in the system. I guess they both got to do align who's going to be with who.
Well, it was funny. She was like, I'm gonna do a poll right now. Do you guys think Ava and Nina were really friends at one time? Yes or no? Answer in the poll. We do our first poll. I think they were friends at one time.
At one time.
And they both kind of play it that way, like they were friends, but the Sunny stuff later, like she said, it just kind of happened. I don't think Ava was looking for Sunny romantically.
No.
Not at all. But she kind of got caught up in all the stuff. I mean, I think they're people are voting. Wow, it's like 50-50. People are voting. It's like no, it's. I think they were friends at one time. I think they were, and it went sour.
Takes a man, I guess.
Takes a man. I don't take a man. Right. Right. But I do think they were. I think they were friends at once. But now it's all messed up, which is fine. I'm okay with them not being friends.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
They seem to be like resetting the scoreboard.
Yes.
On a lot of stories.
Chandra says, hey everybody, friends in an odd way. I like their scenes together. Me too. But Daisy Flower says, I never bought the friendship. So in the chat, I mean the poll is kind of it's not a landslide, it's a little bit about both. So I think that's kind of the great thing about that friendship. It was so odd. They were friends, but in some weird ways it kind of worked. And in some ways it was we knew it was going to end at some point.
It is. I mean, if you call like they used each other to their advantage and just made it friendly.
Yeah. Well, frenemies, as they say. It's what I say in the chat. Frenemies. That's more like it. And that's fine with me. I'm actually fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm actually fine with that. But I think I feel the way they wrote it, and he actually says that both desperados, they attracted each other. I kind of feel like they really were friends. They really became friends. Well, we knew it couldn't last forever. They can't last forever. They're two crazy people.
Yeah. They're two of the same people in the same
boat. And do you buy that Nina and Sunny have completely reconciled, basically? Not coming together, but they kind of like, okay, we're good.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I applaud Nina's clarity. I think in a way they're showing do I say coming of age for her or realization throughout all of this that happened, that she just says, well, I wanted Mike. I thought I was getting Mike, and I think that was my mistake. We just don't fit. But that was good. I think that's a plus for her in my book. I'm glad she's growing from it. And growth is important. And
no, it's I thought it was very cool. I was like, okay, they are moving them along. I said, okay, that's very good. I thought that was very good. So I am very happy about that. myself. Somebody says I'm starting to like Nina again. Okay. I don't understand. I don't why get the Eva hating Sunny when she knows Ava. I was like Ava hating Sunny when she knows the pills were changed by Valentine. She did find out the pill, and she knows who it is. That's why she went to the guy to stop him. She does know, but Valentine's gone. I mean, I guess Valentine's gone right now. So it doesn't
Right.
matter. I guess it matters.
But does she know that it was Valentine?
I think she does know. I think she found out. I think she found out. I can't remember. I think she found out. But either way, Valentine's gone right now, so he's not even in the picture.
Yeah.
So now it's about her. She's telling, because now she's gone the extra step by telling that doctor to just do all placebos. So now she's in it. Now she's in it. And that's that. She's all in it too. The storyline also reaches, it goes across. I mean, I like Umbrella's story. So it's really, so John Brennan is gone all of a sudden. Anna's like, what the F? So is Jason. Someone in the chat said they think that John's going to save Carly.
It's my thinking.
That's what you're thinking?
Yep. I think he's around someplace, but I don't know who pulled the strings. I don't know how that happened. He must still have his connections. I don't know if you don't think Robert. No, he wouldn't go to Robert.
I just my thing. No, go ahead. Please go ahead.
I don't know. I'm. That's just a surprise right there that he's gone without a trace.
I agree. I was surprised. I didn't see that coming. Him and Carly had nice chemistry, so it was kind of fun. Shawty says she didn't find out, but Valentine knew that Ava saw the doc. That's right. He does know that Ava saw the doc. And he got a phone call. So Ava Jerome was here, and that's we got it. But I think it was great. I mean, if this is what they're doing, I'll take it. And them on the run and they have an affair, I'm in. I am totally in. So right now, 67% say yes, Nina and Ava were really friends. 33% say no, I'm going to stop it there. Thanks for voting, people. That's one of our first polls today. So I think, I don't think we see the last of him. I agree with you. I don't see the last of him. But remember, he was with Valentine. So when Valentine's gone, guess we'll see who helped him. Like, we have no idea. Because it wasn't Kate's. I don't think it was him. I don't think it was him. So, but yeah, I think he's still connected to the WSB also. I think he is. Jack Brent, the Invisible Spy, also says, LOL. Yeah, it's interesting. So there's all of that. We have all of that going on right now. And he says going pretty fast. It's like, okay, we're moving along with them. The next storyline, this is a little shorty, that they took time to actually observe it. Luke's birthday. Tracy and Cody, and then Tracy and Sunny. They never have scenes together. And they had scenes together. What were your thoughts on that?
And Ned.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Jane Elliott always delivers, no matter what it is. It was heartwarming. I mean, everything Jane's given has been heartwarming. And it's just amazing that they bring that up. I'm wondering if that's a little foreshadowing on my part, on their part. With Lucky coming back.
Right.
Well, I loved every single minute of it. I mean, she just brings out the rest of the cast. No matter who she's with.
Yeah, Jane Elliott is a national treasure. She should be protected at all costs, folks. She is. I've seen some dissension online saying she's too soft. I disagree. I think she's just getting older. Again, like you said about somebody else earlier, she's growing.
Yeah.
Being the same person over and over after year is boring. I mean, it's like it's you grow and you change. She's been changed a bit, and she's missing her parents. He mentions them. There's a lot of death in her life. Monica's sick, apparently, not doing well. So Tracy basically is the matriarch of this family. Kids running around. She still has her bite, and when necessary, she comes in. But I'm liking this. Does Tracy's getting a little? We all mellow out a little bit. We get older. We all mellow out a little bit.
We do.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
And it's interesting because now DG brings up something that I didn't even think about actually. He was like, "Where's Laura?" I always feel like they put that to bed. Laura and Luke, they put that to bed. And they really and GH been really pushing the Tracy Luke love. That was his last relationship. So I'm not upset that Laura wasn't part of it. I'm not upset. I think for me it's like, that's fine. I just think that they're trying to show the evolution of Tracy. That's what they're trying to do, I think. And then Sonny was his friend the whole time. They were friends. And there's a history there. I don't know. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
She doesn't need to be there.
Yeah. What?
Laura doesn't need to be there.
I need there. Yes. But I think for Jane, they're trying to show her that Tracy is kind of like she's going to try to move on. She's trying to get her stuff, together. So I think it's good. We're seeing a 3-dimensional Tracy. And like Medora said, she's the head of the family. Like she is. She's literally the head of the family. And it's one of those weird things because it's happening to me. I'm kind of the head of my family now. It's like, it's weird. All of a sudden, you just like wake up and everybody's gone. And like, oh, I'm the oldest one now. Okay. It's kind of weird. Yes. Like, I was one of the young kids in the family. Now I'm one of the old guys in the family. That kind of thing. When you have kids. I have one of my grand nieces had a birthday yesterday. I'm like, grand niece? Like, what is that? That's crazy. You know how that is. So it's kind of that it's just that Tracy she's the head of the family. And so now she's figuring stuff out. But I think that Tracy commemorating she misses Luke. They had adventures, and it was like Ned said, their marriage wasn't conventional at first. They went through the whole thing. It's like, I like that there's no pretense. It's just like, this is how it was, and you can still mourn the loss, and that's good there. Also, a little small tidbit, because I don't really care about them, but we have to mention them. Willow trying her best to be in love with Michael. Kids at home, what are you guys thinking also? She is trying her best, and Michael knows something up. And he went to Nina for help. And Drew sitting there with just the washboard abs and the sides. I was just swimming in the pool. I don't know what's going on.
Gee.
I was like, all righty, kids. I'm like, what do you think, David?
Well, gang, get ready, because I probably have an unpopular opinion right now.
Okay, tell it, please. We love it. Unpopular opinion.
She is very much out of character.
Okay. Okay.
She has written at this point out of character. Because if she's so happy of what she has, she doesn't have to look at any other menus. Yes.
I love it. For me, I don't care about Willow. I had no use for Willow this whole time. So for me, it actually gets me excited about her, because I'm like, why not? He has nice abs. Shit. Okay. I'm down. Why not Drew Law? That's fine. To me, it probably is out of character. For me, I'm like, it actually got me excited about her a bit. I'm like, I want to see what's going to go down. Because Nina ain't happy about that either. Nina's like,
yeah, I know.
That's my daughter. I'm sticking with you right now, MFer. Not you trying to get my daughter. But it's gonna be messy. And now Michael's like, can you bring me to the senator to help me with this and with that, like, to help Carly. Now he's bringing in her to help Carly. Like, I like the umbrella story, but it's like, there's some spicing up in there, David.
They're giving her a little bit. I'm trying to think what part would be spicier if Nina caught Willow with Drew or Willow caught Nina with Drew?
Oh, how funny. All right, so I
Which
don't
one?
know.
Which one
Right.
would have more impact?
I don't know. It's gonna, but either way, Michael ain't gonna be happy
Nope.
with neither. I mean, obviously worse with Willow, but yeah, if he sees Nina and Drew making out, he will lose it. Also, he will lose
Oh
it.
my God. I thought they're making him so they're making Drew so lecherous.
I love it. It's soapy goodness. I need
Yeah.
some love in the afternoon. I've been saying that for years. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. Because again, I have no feeling for the actor. I mean, for the actor, I have no feeling against her. But I mean, for the role, I'm just like, but this is exciting. It's like I never saw this coming at all. I mean, like this is
No.
like completely. The new writer said, let's just shake it up. So I'm down for it. I'm down. I'm like, why not? Why not? Let's see where it goes. Because it's messy. Once it
It's
comes out,
messy.
that's it. It's messy. It's messy. Anyway, messy.
It
Uh,
is.
yeah, it'll be messy. So it's just yeah, it's just so funny. Um, the next storyline is a tough one for many of
Hmm.
us. I was trying to figure this out the other day. What it is that's bothering me about the storyline, and it's the Perez Hilton comes to town, sits down with the ladies. Another umbrella story. We'll get to the whole Christina part, which again is outrageous.
Yes.
But first, they actually have them. I liked when the support they were getting from Brooklyn and the whole thing is. I love all that. That was great. But folks, I was like, something's off for me.
Yeah.
That interview was strange, and it made Natalia. It's almost like okay, so I think okay, so here's what I think. I think what they're trying to do is show Natalia as a three-dimensional character. That yes, she feels it. I get that part. There's ways to do that. But I felt like this interview was so soft on her. Well, she's a good manager and she's my mother. I know she, like it was like go balls out, folks. Like this was way too soft. Way too soft. And I felt like she should have got harsher sentence for the words that she was spewing, like what happened in real life. Like this happens in real life. And I just know that and Perez Hilton, which is a polarizing figure already, I already saw online people were upset about him being chosen to be on there. There's lots of reasons why people are upset about him being on there.
Right.
That's a whole other. That's just I can't get involved in all that. But just my thing is his brand is getting gossip, and this felt too safe. What do you think?
Hmm. Um, I was wondering. I was wondering if it was soft. If they came at her much harder, would it make Blaze and Christina sound just as bad as she was if there was more bite?
For me, no, I don't think it would. I think that already right. I see what you're trying. I was kind of say is like if like when they go low, you go high.
Yeah.
But in this instance, they could have still gone high, but really accentuate what her words, how they really hurt. It could have been a really great moment for I've got the actress who plays Jackie. Her name's Jackie Grace Lopez, who plays Blaze. It could have been a really great emotional moment to really express how she felt by hearing her mother say those words, even though she knew how her mother kind of was. But and just kind of there could have been, I think, better writing. I think it could have been better writing on this one because it's already an antiquated story. So it's be like no one cares you're gay anymore. I mean, the music business, nobody cares anymore. There's so many gay artists out there that just are doing stuff. So I'm like, this is kind of weird. But since they're going that direction, I just felt like they could have done it. I mean, a way of writing, they could have done it. Where it have been where Natalia could really feel the weight of what she said. I feel like she didn't feel it. I felt she was like,
No.
okay, here we go, let's watch the show. And then she kind of was like, my daughter loves me, so to speak. I feel like she got off easy, I felt like.
Yeah, something was missing there. I mean,
Yeah.
she needed, there was no motion. And sounded like they were forgiving her
Yes.
on the broadcast,
Yes.
but she needed to know how her daughter felt, and she wasn't getting the message across when it was not on the broadcast. She kept trying to get it through her mother's head. She kept trying to go through Sonny and Alexis and like that and trying to, but she wasn't buying it. So I thought the best possible thing was to have everyone hear her words and let her pay. Well, not pay, but you know, feel that right. I mean, that people are going to think that's vile behavior.
Yes. Right. They didn't do that. And also now, speaking of Umbrella Story, they're stringing it along now over to Christina. And now her and TJ feeling like she was accepted. So this to me is such a light stretch that I'm like,
exactly.
Again, to me, it's writing. I get where they're trying to go with this. And it's gonna be a custody fight. No, we know that's all that's gonna happen. We got that, that's where they're trying to go. But I think there's a better way they could have done it. I didn't feel like she was. I felt like Christina really was trying to
keep her out of it.
Yeah, keep her out of it. And I think if anybody watched an interview, that's what it was. So for Molly and TJ to go off and go crazy about it and sign the papers and all, I started laughing. I go, oh my God, this is ridiculous. They're trying to string this part in there too. This should have been just a gay storyline. It should have been about literally what it was supposed to be about. But now you're throwing all this other stuff in there. Christina, nobody cares about Christina. They were like, no one would care about her. And her getting let go, all that stuff was all bad writing. It's all just like makes no sense today. She created this house. They don't want her because she was dating somebody in the car. That makes no sense whatsoever in 2024. Makes no sense. None.
None. You got artists coming on the line and coming out, and the labels don't seem to mind. That's right. Not a priority. I mean, it's just who they are, and they accept it for
them. I mean, that was the whole thing. So I mean, it's like, okay, you're trying to connect the dots and get to the point where it's gonna be Christina versus Molly and TJ, obviously. I mean, that's what they're trying to go. And it's like, hi Kimmy, hi Samantha, hi Rebecca, everybody in the chat. Came in. And Jenna, hi everybody. And KD Sipple, I see like you. It's Christina and Blaze have not been together long enough for me to care, first of all. They're fine together, I have no problem with it, but like they have been together for years, and she was already pregnant when she got with her. So it was like they came over together. Yeah. I guess they're trying to link them together, and I think they shouldn't. I think they should be.
There's not enough time.
Yeah, I just think it should be. I think it's just, and nobody cares. I think nobody would really care. It's just gossip. It would just be gossip. That's all. And they're not playing that angle hard enough. It's just more like, I mean, that interview made no sense. That tone of the interview made no sense. So I just think hi Sabrina. I used to make it. Oh, hi, Lori. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. So that's going on. Going on. Okay. Am I missing anything that's happened this week? I'm telling you, is there anything else I'm missing? Can't remember.
Violet.
Well, she showed up for a minute. That's right. Her and Sasha had that scene. And why does everybody leave? The whole thing. Okay, so we got her. So there's that. And what's going to happen anyway is we're going to have to figure out her out anyway at some point. They're going to figure because homeboy's gone. So yeah, figure her out at some point. I'm trying to think. I think that was. I mean, I'm saying, folks in chat, am I missing anything? Tell me if because I said a lot of this was umbrella story. It was a lot of umbrella story. So
I don't think
I'm missing anything. What?
I can't think of anything.
I think we got it all, folks. I'm going to see what the chat.
We might have gotten it all.
I'll see what the chat tells me. If I miss anything this week. That's actually her grandmother. So her grandmother. That's. I was just saying, if I miss anything, let me know. Because I think that was most of the stories this week. It was mostly them doing that, and I think there was nothing going on. Like I said, Drew asked Nina for help.
Cody.
Ivana called her a cool grandma. Sasha. There you go. We know right now still Cody and them aren't talking yet. So I mean that was a giving a break this week, so they're not talking. And we talked about the scenes with Danny and Jason earlier. You can watch the very beginning. We talked about the very beginning. We talked about them already. Yeah, because Elizabeth wasn't on, Sam wasn't really on, there was no Spinelli or anything. Oh yeah, I think that's everything.
Dante.
Because Dante is
in the end.
Well, I know that Michael asked Christina to talk, to be the one to be the child that can talk for Sonny. He said Dante can't, he can't, none of them can't. That Michael can't do it. So it's like he can't do it, they can't do it, but Christina's the only one. So I'm curious to see how that goes too.
Yeah,
it's the beginning.
It's a hard choice.
Well, I mean, for her, I mean, she loves her dad, but then they go bring up that you see him beat up Dex. I mean, he did. Oh yeah, Dante and Anna talked. So she's not telling him everything. Thank you, Rodelli. He's not telling him everything. Dante's not needed on the show. I like Dante actually now. I had no use for him before, but I just kind of like him. I like him and Sam together.
I do.
But Dante and Laura at the coma at the hospital, was that this week or was that last week? Or was that the week before? I can't remember. But Dante and Laura did talk I feel like that was last week, wasn't it?
I think that was the week not before. This week. It was week before, yeah.
Yeah, well, folks, they talked at Lulu's bedside. And that was a cool conversation. I have no problem with that. I don't think Leslie Lou's coming back. Right now they're doing Lucky. I think that's the one first. Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, it was like, well, either way, they had to talk about that. I mean, there's nothing more. I mean, they talk about Rocco and how sensitive he is, but again, we don't see them enough. Here's the thing, folks. The summers, and David knows this, and all you guys in the chat, the summers were supposed to be for the kids.
They are.
Mostly. And there are no real kid stories. That's it. I mean, we're seeing Gio and them, and we're seeing bits and pieces of Trina and Jocelyn, but like that usually this was the summer. The summers with the younger sets. Bring them out, give us some stories. Let's see the kids, let's see what they're going, let's see what they're doing. Get their personalities.
Let's see if we see more of them.
I know.
As the days go by. Summer's gonna go by fast.
We're already at the end of July. So yeah, basically it's over. So I mean, another month and a half or so. But now it's just now you're not doing it now. But I know a lot of folks are bringing that up. But I mean, I'm just saying that for me, it was our chance to know the kids a little more because during school year, a lot of times they were in school. So it's kind of like, let's just see what they look like, see what they're talking about, see what's going on, and just see more of them. We're seeing a smattering of them here and there, but like I said, half of them, I don't know what they do, what they see, what they're into. I don't get it. So I don't know. Just I think it's very interesting with that. Like I said, we heard that Rick Lansing is coming back. For I don't know how long, but he looks good with that gray hair. He looks good. Sounds good. Oh, Kayla says, hi everyone. James says subscribers need to subscribe. YouTube unsubscribed you. How weird. Well, Kayla says YouTube unsubscribed her from my channel. So make sure you are subscribed then. Did not know that's kind of crazy. Make sure you're subscribed. That's just in case. Just make sure you're subscribed. That's really weird. They're all saying Trina and her family need a storyline, of course. I've been saying that for the last month or so. I'm like, where are they? I don't know what's going on there. Either they're trying to head towards Gio and Trina, obviously. That's what they're leaning towards.
Right. You know what has to come out?
That Gio is Sunny's son.
No, I'm not actually looking forward to that one. We gotta know. We do have to know who informed the FBI, and there's only two possibilities:
Selena Wu.
Selena or Cyrus.
Cyrus, yeah.
Where is our girl, James?
Lydia, looking
MIA.
good. I see her online. She's looking good. I don't know. I love me some Lydia Look. I wish we all want Selena Wu on the show. I don't know. I don't know. And where's Cyrus? Don't know either. People we love. People would love to see on the show. Don't know where they are. And that's what I'm assuming with the changing of the writing, maybe that's gonna. I mean, so I'm gonna keep waiting. We're still in the Patrick Mulcahy third story. Elizabeth Court leadership. At some point, it's gonna become her. As you know, Ron Calavardi is out at Days. I don't think he's coming back to General Hospital. I don't think he's coming back here. It's all just like everybody's moving around except for YNR. They're still the same. Yeah, I know. I don't want somebody to have another child, but I thought it was gonna be Drew. He said Jason looked like his father or whatever. That was Drew's old. And that makes it seem like it was Sonny. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Yes, we need Selena and Cyrus on screen. I agree. I don't know what's going on with them. Maybe they'll bring Cyrus back up when it comes to the Heather stuff. I don't know whether the Laura and Heather stuff. Who knows? But we don't see that. And yes, it's everyone has guarantees. We talk about it all the time. Everyone has vacations and things and whatever, and writers have story for what they have story for. I mean, that's just the bottom line. So I don't know about that at all. It's kind of crazy. And there are all kinds of other things going on behind the scenes, of course. Wow. Carly just said she's the head. Cyrus is the reason why Carly had to be. Yeah, I remember. Yes. The other stuff's not over yet. I don't think it's over yet. I think they're just rotating. I think they're just rotating.
I think what I saw on Fridays, it says I saw written by Chris Van Etten.
Well, he's on the staff. The other guy's at Days, but he still stayed. He's on the staff. Dan's left. He's at Days, but yeah, Chris is still on. So I don't know. So we'll see where it's going. I mean, so I'm still gonna wait and see what's happening. And on Days of Our Lives, the new stuff's not happening until April of next year. So they write 6 months in advance. So this show's like 5.5 weeks in advance. And they were dark recently. I mean, they weren't filming for like the month of June.
I think they go back tomorrow.
Yeah, they go back. Fido's still there. He's just not. He's just their GH team is just expanded, and so they've been giving some of the other people more scenes. So yeah, I mean, Heather's not gone. They're just rotating people and getting out there.
Yeah, she's still there. I think if I saw correctly, Allie and Jeff are. I think they have a tour date.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, funny. Okay.
And they're doing something with that group.
Well, I know that the GH at Graceland's happening again.
Yes.
I forgot the dates, but they're happening again. And I think Laura Rice recently she was doing some stuff by herself recently. Kathleen Gotti always has events, so follow her. She always has events coming up and stuff. There too. So yeah, I don't know. They're you know.
Lydia has an event coming up. Lydia, Kathleen, and Maura are doing Uncle Vinny's.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Coming up, I think October.
Okay. Do they have a minority writer? I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I don't know who the writers are. I don't know. I don't know the break. I mean, I don't know the breakdown of the writers' races or culture. I don't know. So that's a good question. But either way, we ain't seeing no black folks these days. That's crazy. That I have no idea, Jennifer. I couldn't tell you. I know that they did a Gates update recently, saying they're looking at sponsorship and stuff and ads. There's a whole process, obviously, to do this. I have no idea. It's been so long since we've had a new soap opera. I have no idea when they're going to do it. But it's gonna be crazy, David. When they release the cast, it's gonna be big news.
I enjoy my soaps very much, and I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it also. I don't know if fans are going to ruin it, but it's fine. I already called it. They're going to ruin it. I'm going to give the show 6 months. I'm going to give the show 6 months. That's what it should take to get me hooked, get me in, whatever is going on. I believe in Michelle Valjean. I'm just going to do a great job. For the fans, I'm already calling the fans. They're so fickle. Whew. If it's not everything they want it to be, I'm scared. So I'm looking forward to a nice, well-written drama. That's what I want. I want some soapy goodness. I want a well-written drama. I want some great acting. That's what I want.
Nice surprises.
Nice surprises.
Nice pace.
Yes. Oh, yes. Pacing is everything. That's what I want. I thought I was watching Young and Restless this week, and it was all talking. Everybody just talked. It was like, that's not exciting. It was all talking. I was like, oh, okay. So yes, it's just a little too much. But I'm scared for it. This way, the fans. But I am hoping that it's going to be really good. And I might be doing the Gates after show here on the show, so just stay tuned for that. We'll see me, Tony Moore, and Walker. We were talking about it, but we're waiting to hear because we don't know when it's going to be out. It's 2025 sometime, but we don't know for sure when it'll be out. So that's it. Folks, we're going to end the show here. I want to thank everybody for watching. David, thanks for being on the show. I know that Frank wasn't here this time.
Oh, thank you, James, for having me. I appreciate it, and I enjoyed myself very much.
Tell folks where they can find your show, Take Two Radio.
Take Two Radio is on the second and fourth Monday of each month at 7 p.m. You can find me. My persona is Take Two Radio Crew on X. I'm Site Advocate on Instagram. And I share the same love that James does for our shows.
He's doing it for a long time. You've been doing it for a long time.
12 years. Oh,
12 years. You're longer than me.
12 years in November.
I'll come in.
But it was, I can't believe it. I mean, I'm just a simple person. I'm not anyone who knows anybody, but it's nice that when I got involved in 2013, that I got to meet some people online, talk to them, and I basically, my host helped me get rid of my fear of the phone, which I'm very phone shy, and given me that opportunity sort of brought me out of it. So this is why I can do this with you. This is my first video.
Very good. Very good.
One with you. I am so honored because I have so much respect for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Really that. So see, folks, you can do it. When you like something, you turn it into something fun. You can turn into something fun. I've been doing it nine. It'll be 9 years in September. So, well, it was 9 years in February when I got Audition Days. It'll be 9 years in September for this show, and me and Frank will be doing the anniversary because we will celebrate 9 years together doing General Hospital. It's my number one show on my network. So everybody's saying good for you, David. Yeah, see, you overcome stuff. I love that. It's my number one show on my network. You guys make it that way. So thank you so much for making it my number one show on the network. We'll be back next week with another episode. Hopefully, Frank will be better. So send all your positive energy.
Yes.
Because he has COVID. So give all your energy to get better. Because I've had it 3 times and it's not fun.
I know it is not. Frank, I'm sorry I missed you, but I don't have as many emails as you do.
You know, he doesn't. I don't either. I have one email unread right now. That's it. But they're all saying congratulations, Dave, for his first video. Yes, he did it. He'll be back again. He'll be back again sometime. We'll get back on here.
I will.
Everybody,